What a week it's been, right? We've got NATO, we had G7, now this Paris development. We see this continued theme from the U.S. retreating from the global stage, unraveling these post-World War II global alliances. And the German chancellor, as we've been talking about, no longer are able to rely on those relationships. Does this impact the India-Russia relationship at all? Can it still stand the test of time?
Well, you've got to have the historical perspective to the Indian-Russian relationship. It is very clear. There's a 70-year relationship. It obviously went through ups and downs after the collapse of the USSR. The trade has not gone very much between the private sector, but the G2G on defense, on energy has been growing. India, of course, has been diversifying part of its defense purchases and trade, and so has Russia, been linking, lining up towards China to some extent. So I think there have been some hiccups in the relationship, but it's a very strong relationship, age-old, tested. I think we must never forget the historical perspective of how India always looks to Russia.
But has the world order been shifted now, Girija? Because India has been wary of Russia's cozy relationship with Beijing. Russia was one of the biggest supporters of One Belt, One Road. Moscow, on the other hand, also a bit wary about Modi warming up to the U.S. as well. So is there really this political will to expand this bilateral relationship beyond just defense?
I think both countries, India and Russia, are looking for a polycentric world. I don't think anyone is looking for a bipolar world. So from that point of view, the interests are aligned. They want to see a multipolar world, and India and Russia are important parts of that polarity. So there will be, and of course, Indian defense purchases with Russia are still large. The relationship with Russia in the defense and the energy side is still large. They are looking at building 12 new nuclear power plants in the private sector. So there is going to be a fair amount going on. But yes, it is not as exclusive as it was in the past. Certainly, both of them have been diversifying their commercial interests and their political interests. That is true.